So many Australia your Eda Sujina has say Australia your Elvis Takyi Tram. He happens to be the CEO of Parent Estate Company Limited right here in Sunyani. Or you said it because Okase Obeye Okayons no. You've seen the things that he has done now. He's doing a new one. Oh, Okawasaka cry eche. The Bible Sunya Mashoki. But I thought say Obeye no ma. Where other was no than a Yanketwa. But we don't share the way I has so anyhow was starting now. Timmy say yes, he has foresight to help develop this city, this region. Trump, what about the idea for this one?
So, what I was thinking was that I don't like how I see what's the name? If you enter Sunyani, how we see the region is being entirely outmoded.
Okay.
So what I want to do is I am building a new city.
You're building a new city.
Exactly. I am building an entire new city, which I'm trying to do something like we are relocating every single thing we see in the main city to this place.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that is the idea I had. I wanted to do something whereby if you come, you see that the place has really changed, and if they tell you that this is Sunyani, the cleanest city, we can boast and we can probably tell you that this is the cleanest city.
Okay. So how many acres of land are you working on right now?
So currently we acquired almost about let's say about 10 acres.
Okay.
About 10 acres.
Okay.
But sending about first one, on the first one, we've spoken with the chiefs. Okay. And there is an expansion of we having the entire area.
Oh, okay.
So we'll have the entire area. From we are almost closing the deal. So this entire area will all belong to Parent Estates. So we are going to be here for the next 3 years to develop the entire place.
Okay. And what kind of project are you putting up over here?
So yeah, we are doing our first gated community. So this is going to be the first ever gated community that has been in the region. Okay. So the first phase will be almost about 100 in-housing. That will be for the first phase. Then we'll go on the second phase and the third phase and the fourth phase as well. Okay.
So how do people get to be part of this? How do people get to invest in this, get properties over here?
You just have to call us.
Okay.
That is as simple. I was telling somebody, say, oh, Kumasi Krana, with the offers that we are giving, that you to for driving 2 hours to go to work. Yeah. And from Kumasi to Sunyani, it's just 2 hours drive from here. So instead of so obey waste to seek almost about 200,000, 250,000, 300,000. Akwesini American show you say just invest your money 450,000 Ghana cedis
for the 2-bedroom.
2-bedroom, and 550,000 Ghana cedis for the 3-bedroom. And 650,000. And then I miss cash and say, I don't want you to put all your eggs in one basket. See me now 15 years to make your payments. Even our banks don't even do that. They will give you huge interest rates, almost about 20%, 15%. I'm giving you a 0 interest rate. If you're part of the first 30 people to own a place here, 0 interest rate. So within the first to the 15 years, you are paying nothing as interest on your money. So that is a good offer Sunyani has for the people that will be occupying this place. Okay, so you're building an entire new city in this city. Yeah. What are some of the social amenities that will come in the city? So here we are going to have a mini mall. Okay. So there will be a mini mall here. And if you check this side, we'll have a school on its own. A very beautiful school. Okay. And the estate is going to have a shuttle. Not one shuttle, maybe 2 or 3. Until it's a unica car, you don't have to even think about transportation. And from the main city to this place is just 10 minutes drive. Okay. And we are on the main road. We'll be getting the main road. And getting into the estate. What's the name of this area? So this area is Yaima. Okay. Okay. Abusa, me say oye osia there yo dian media manono because me be. I've been here a couple of times, seen the project that he started and how he's completed and how people are comfortably living in them. Parent estate and real estate for now. When I was, I think, level 400, celebrity be wife, a chairman as a CB award, Central University in China, Samuel Kohe. As a young boy, Nanka Toby Niger, me make investment, a diamond after school. Because me call company, me could chinching, beam, and tea. Oh, you be see more high, we hospitals to see. Oh, my child plan, come on. Oh, the next 2 years. Have been developed a car. I was sure we gone 2016. It was 2015. When I next year will be 10 years. I'm really gone a decade.
up to date I'm no kasabusia. 1 bedroom company since assassin so. I no go lie you. 1 bedroom apartment cry. Maybe I'm saying 2 years no. I be developing my malls. When I kind of like planning there. Come on. But now 1 bedroom cry since assassin so ebia. Come jibia. Kasan come go to rent it. But I no. Let me ask you. Let me ask you. How sure are we that when you said yeah and come and go for kokoyemi
your projects are around, and that is not the only units we've done.
Yeah.
Over the last years that we came here, we've done huge projects around.
Okay.
Which is even worth more than the estate that we are building here in terms of like we're talking about worth.
Okay.
And most of the time, the problems most of the real estate companies have is financing to do the project. In Tinebia, Obeka was there. But at the end of the day, if Oman patronize here, they don't have the money to do the project. But the NSA, before we will kickstart any single project, we have our materials, we have money to pay laborers, we have everything that has to do with it.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is the reason why each and every construction say within 2 months within 3 months because the materials are there to do it.
Okay.
The finance are there to do it. So that is the same way with here.
Okay.
With here, we spoke to certain banks that are going to help us. You know, Obi Krabe Bisa said, how is this thing possible? Because there will be, my friends, you don't know how the economy is going to be. You cannot even predict how the economy is going to be. So how is it that you are giving me 15 years, there is no interest, you are giving me this huge commission? How is it that possible? But we've spoken to certain banks, and at the end of the day, once the money is coming in, there is deduction that is going to do from them. Okay. So every single thing that should build the estate, we have it. So it's not like we are here to boast to tell you that we are completing it. But Sikana ISD, we have the money to complete the estate.
Okay. So what can banks are saying? Say banks support. Now what do you say? Mr. Sono, I've made my initial deposit of 20%. Now after 5 years, in life anything can happen. After 5 years now, I share some money. Means share me monthly. What happens to my house and then
So if you make your 20% down payment, you're the dynamo, I'll check it in.
Okay.
But with certain things like that, we have our legal team that deals with it. You know, you have within 5 years, we come into an agreement on how we settle that will help you and I.
Okay.
If it entails we selling the structure and we balancing, we do it.
Okay.
And if it comes to say, we will definitely find something to help you out.
Okay.
You see, but most of these issues are legal issues, and you cannot predict what happens.
Yeah.
But by 5 years time, when you ain't me make payments now, you check it down worth now, and we check our money. We just sell the structure and pick it up.
Okay.
And we no cry no so no. Say nipa na pick it down input. That's all to me tria. Obetimi atu afimi dia man han. Obetimi tria the daily way. Because Sunyani say cry no with 2 bedroom, it is almost about 3,000, 2,000. Say nipa na team no say okay, 5 years edu mean me tria. Ultimately the dynamo han for the spread of that period of time. Near be rented.
Okay.
Oba yes one say me dan ni bia na ye dey ma rent ni bia no. Ba ko cry na ho. Yeah construction we ye na no. Ekọ. Say nipa na talk cry no person dey ma rent our. We can run it for the person. So when he has to say nipa na tria no wentimi anya, the company definitely can rent the structure out to pay for the mortgage for the person within the year. Not 15 years na be nipa na there. So any single thing that should come as a problem. That is the reason why we say we are parents. Your dream will be in the real estate realm. Okay. So anything that has to do with any problem in this estate, into a parent estate, we will definitely find a solution to assist our clients.
Now, how do you want to log area?
No, this is a very flat area, and okay, Sunyani lands we have a very beautiful lands. Okay. Sunyani, there is one thing we can boast of: our greens and our lands. Are beautiful lands. It has a flat area. There is nothing like water area. Okay.
And in case you be invest to us here, you be now constant flow of water, lights. What will be a river has a tiger be a river has a.
No. Yeah, construction from here to the main road. Okay. So the next time you come here, you won't recognize this place. Okay. Within the next way, you told. Put in sneaking area, so say you're feeling put in sneaking area. Till within next week, you pay just structures now. Till within 4 weeks up to January, we'll be done with the roofing and we'll be done with the first phase and the second phase of painting. First phase and second phase. Now we'll be doing the inner constructions. The inner roads anyway, we'll flip to the next one. Within the next shoot, I'll be taking BM on the progress of the estate, definitely. And one thing about the entire, we see our own breath. To see no way.
Okay. And to Obi start so here, how fast can a person moving?
Nipa ni see down go that. So we are estimating say the first win within the next 6-7 months now. Say baby, your first phase now. It is a nipa na making payments we are within the next 6 months now. Nipa na betimi MOB, your tiles, your cement, your POP, all the works are being done. Your money in go on, we are just doing our construction. So if the person makes the payment, the person can just check in. Okay.
So elsewhere in the world, people buy properties and then give it out for rent. Now, can probably Zionfelix, a question sister, come and buy property from you and then give it out for rent or use it for Airbnb over here?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
You can, but the only thing is there are going to be regulations on people that comes in and people that goes out.
Okay.
And you can do your Airbnb, you can do your rentals, but there are certain people we don't accept in because of the people that we have in the estates. Okay. Because we've sold almost about 20% of almost 2-bedroom layouts, and with a 3-bedroom, almost about 20% of it have been sold out. Okay. And with the neighbors you have, they are not, and you'll be never accepting it in the estates when they are coming in like that. So I think that is the only problem we'll have. But apart from that, all the money crash, running rentals, you will still have your money. You will still have your money. One thing about Sunyani is we have problem in housing. And once I order in this one people rent out because currently you buy your offices here, number of people here dying. I will shock you.
Why should we buy from parent estates when it comes to this particular project that you're putting your 2-bed, 3-bedroom and 4-bedroom units?
If you buy from me, you are not only buying a house, you are buying a dream. I have a foresight that me who says Sunyani within the next years to come is going to be the hottest cake in the country. So you are buying a dream, which I know within the next 15 years to come, you will sit back and you'll be happy and you will enjoy owning a place in this region. Yeah, but I'm a bitch. Say I say oba, anything, traffic any has say. So the cost of living here is low, and the estate is also going to provide you with a lifestyle that you really enjoy. And buy from me and buy a dream for the next 15 years to come.
We are building a city now. Street across a slum no. You get even a good place to park your car, and even because buy inside a car I problem. How even ventilation into the rooms and all that. Have you factored all those things in building this city?
So one thing I have learned from my previous construction is to plant more greens.
Okay. And
also leave more space. See, meaning the space between Hase and Hana, you can see it's a very vast space. Exactly. Hase a new street cry, but we want them to have a way of living. Say, you are in your own privacy. Nobody is checking you. Nobody is checking here. They're quite near almost about 15, almost for example, 15 to 20 feet.
Wow, that's huge. That's huge. So I was a Parent Estate Company Limited here in Sunyani. I would change the phase of a real estate business. They've developed a lot of properties, and this is the new place that they are developing. This project, what friend is saying?
Your friend EP Royal.
EP Royal. Okay. Estate Play Royal, EP Royal. If you come here and you call them, now catch them and pay your 2-bedroom or your 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom. So it's a short house.
Yeah, they are all. We'll display to them how the outer look is going to be. So once they are playing the video, as time goes on,
open kitchen or
no, it will all be enclosed. It's going to be a family. My friend is saying it's going to be a family housing.
Okay. Tell us, measure. Say there. Maybe you're and Sunyani is a developed place. Housing over property to there. Can come and buy one, rent it out. Can come and buy one, stay in it with your family, and also person bien nyadai. Tonya change 450,000 Ghana cedi. Just make a 20% down payment, and he will spread the company will spread the rest for you over 15 solid years. Over 10 years, over 5 years, or open as much as 15 solid years. They will also do that for you. And then there's a promotion running right now. First 30 people who come now, you have interest-free rate for that 15 years now. Spread the amount. You won't get this anywhere. I just say Parent Estate Company Limited. They are still under construction. Fast. So people moving. Now baby, I want to how I how I oh, I for flow, we are young girl, we are young boy. Now we are Jumana monthly income bar. This is the time. Because getting even as a simple problem. Let alone say obey to foundation, better to now we call permit now we chase now into cabas access to there be now. Perhaps most of the issue being home.
It's asking issues being home. One good thing is I have a very good relationship with all the chiefs around.
Okay.
I have a very good relationship with them. Everybody likes me because they be Mr. Omasi.
Okay.
And we were in one of the neighbors country. I did idea on so
okay.
I have a very good relationship with them. Now my country say, Mama me almost about 60 acres to develop, which I told you that after this construction, if we are done with these phases, that is where we will look at.
Okay.
So there is anything that has to do with land issue. There is no land issues here.
2,000 now. We have nature has an assassination on the corner of us come out another 10 years now. Come by. Aha, opinion say Parent Estate Company Limited. The CEO himself, Elvis Takyi Trump, and Menino Etinko. The contact people can reach out to you again and do business with you.
So our contact is 0505 198905, and our WhatsApp number is 050 2120241. 050-212-0241 for our WhatsApp, and our call line is 0505-198905.
Meaning maybe I'm also do each person is allowed to buy just one. I know, can somebody buy 2, 3, 4, 5 as many as
many units as you want.
Okay.
And we're talking about the rental. You remember the first time you came, I told you, said we have certain properties in Accra that we rent out. And you know, if you're buying a house here for 450,000, let's compare you buying a house in Accra. A regular house, you get it for almost about 100,000, 120,000. Then what the amount rent costs about $600, $500. If you multiply the rent you get here for, let's say, 3,000 or 3,500 a month, relatively you're getting the same money that you're getting there. Exactly. So, we invest still seeker into the rental system. I will tell you to choose here. But the new ones people want building to rent. Yet I need to see here no. We see here now their proposals down that they want to take it. You see here now fight. That is the reason why I rental property wants a yes and yes extension. Because once you're done, people are picking it up. So don't only choose Accra and Kumasi. Come to Bono.
Come to Bono, Sunyani, and then buy property here with a Parent Estate Company Limited, and you will never regret it. Meaning, as Zionfelix, Trump, the CEO of Parent Estate Company Limited, and like I say, our site, I'm developing new city. I will say, bye bye.